morning! Good morning, everyone! Good morning! Hi! Whoa, why are you screaming? Is it because so many GGs? Is it because so many beautiful, cute girls on your screen that you're screaming? You're like, ah! So many cute GGs on my screen! One day, oh yeah, the standees are we're slowly buying more and more standees. This is so crazy! I'm not gonna know what to do with all these standees once they fill up my room. How do they keep on multiplying? Water. Life hack. GG hack. Buy one standee from the store. Pour water on it. 2 GGs. Buy 3 GG standees from the store. Pour water on them. 6 GGs. It's simple math. Just times 2. Invested all my earnings from yesterday? Yeah, I invested all my earnings into GG Acrylic Standee stocks. Once I buy out the entire stock and they stop producing them, I'm gonna be so rich. That's how stocks work. It's called, supply and demand. It's supply and demand, guys. I am going to purchase the entire... It's like scalping. And then I'm gonna go on the internet and I'm going to sell you my standee at 200% mock-up price. And you're gonna have to buy my standee at really, really, really expensive prices. And I'm the only person you can purchase it from because I've bought out the entire stock with my $55 million. Yeah. It's just business. It's business. So, before I do that, you better get a GG standee from the store that is, at a normal price. You're gonna have to go on Twitter, and I'm gonna post one every 10 minutes, and you have to reply claim to claim it. And then once you type in claim, you are legally obligated to give me your address and the credit card number, and it automatically charges you once you type in claim. And even if you don't want to, I've installed a virus into your computer that will automatically type claim into every single one of my tweets. And it's just whoever is the unlucky person whose computer types claim first, they're going to be charged. And then, in maybe 8 to 10 business days, a GG standee will be shipped to your house. Isn't that awesome? And that's how you get a GG standee. Yippee! Yay! It's okay. The good thing about it is that there is a 1-day cooldown timer on the bot. So if you claim a GG standee, you cannot claim one the next day. This allows other people to get a chance to get one. But when 2 days passes, you are able to claim another one. And this is how you slowly multiply your standees. Yippee! Yippee! And we have one of those thingies, I don't know what it's called, you know, where you subscribe to channels and you leave a comment and you use a hashtag and it gives you points. If you can do those every single day and it'll give you 50 cents back on your purchase. You can work towards a 50-cent coupon. Isn't that awesome? Just every day. It doesn't roll over. It doesn't add up. So, make sure to do your dailies just in case you're the one to claim it. And then you get 50 cents off. Yay! It includes liking a video, commenting on a video, subscribing to 10 YouTube channels, subscribing to 50 Twitter accounts, and then playing one game of League of Legends. And that's how you get 50 cents. Yay! Yay, yay, yay! Okay, enough of the advertisement. Now that you know what's gonna happen in the following days on your account. Whoa! Kiawe-senpai, happy birthday! Playing Relink? Oh yeah, you are so not surprised because I am obsessed with Sandalphon GRANBLUE FANTASY. I want him... I don't personally want him, but I want him to kiss another guy. And that's beautiful. And that's beautiful, and that's wonderful, and that's what love is. Happy birthday, Kiawe-senpai! Everyone say happy birthday! Yay! Happy birthday to Kiara. Happy birthday to Kiara. Happy birthday, Kiara-senpai. Happy birthday to Kiara. Yippee! Oh yes. I was talking. We are playing GRANBLUE FANTASY Relink today. We are starting from the beginning because I held a poll, and then the majority of people said start from the beginning. But heads up, I have played through the campaign before, so there will probably be a moderate amount of spoiler discussion, especially spoilers related to GRANBLUE FANTASY, the gacha, and 000. But I hope me just talking about it convinces you to try out 000, which is the best event story. It is so awesome! The best event story of GRANBLUE FANTASY. What makes the sky blue? 1, 2, 3. So there will be no spoiler discussion. I don't know how far we'll get into the game. I probably won't let the entire voice line play out if it's not an important cutscene, because I played it before. If this was a game that I'm playing for the first time, I'll let the voice lines go all the way through. That way you guys can listen and I can listen, even though I read faster than they talk. But it's for your guys' experience. But right now, we're just gonna be clicking through the unimportant cutscene. And I wanted to chat about next week. I vaguely have my schedule for next week planned. It is... I'm not showing. I am still finalizing some things. I am planning on having a Q&A stream possibly on Tuesday. I'll post the hashtag and you guys can ask me questions. And I'll be doodling and answering questions. That'll be my yap stream. We'll be yapping. We just yap. And I'll answer some questions. We do have a few collabs planned next week. Not spoiling those yet. But I also have some early streams. So Gigi has some early things next week. And I don't know. I just want to say right now that I don't want to double up on streams on days that I have an early arrangement. Like, I have something for 6 a.m. and I'll probably have to wake up around 4:30 or at least 5. And then after that, I'll have to go to bed. I mean, I'm just gonna pass out after that arrangement. And I don't want to, like, put something on my schedule and then I wake up and I'm not feeling up for it or I'm too tired and then I'm not giving you guys my 100%. So that is why I currently won't be doubling up on streams on days that I have early arrangements, because I want to make sure that I'm entirely present for you guys, that I'm okay and 100% the stream. And that I don't like, oh, I'm tired, I'm gonna end in an hour. That would feel bad. But I am trying my best. I am asking if I am able to stream on Twitch, because I think Twitch is a much better way for me to do like guerrilla streams. Because I don't know, I'm kind of weird. I don't want to spam the main channel, the main YouTube channel with like random streams. But I think Twitch is a really good platform for like a random guerrilla stream in the middle of the day where I have a lot of free time. And I'm planning on just like... Twitch streams are side content. And they're only there if you want to talk to Gigi. Or it's just like, oh, I want to vibe at, I don't know, not her usual times at like 6 p.m. PST. I will not be playing any story games on Twitch. Twitch is just like, oh, I have free time today. Let's play a game of TFT. And then I can chat with you guys. I will most likely not be archiving those VODs too. They're just like, oh, I have free time on that day. And I didn't do anything today. So I want to go live and spend time with you guys. So YouTube will still primarily be for all my main games. Which is just if I feel like, you know, I feel bad that I didn't stream. Or like I just want a casual chill stream. And then I can also grind some esports. But I'm still asking. I'm like, hey, can I have Twitch yet? It's filler content. It's filler art. YouTube will be for main content. It is the main series art. And Twitch will be on off-time GG hours. And side stories. You want the VODs? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about archiving esports VODs. Like, oh yay, here's an hour of TFT. Here's another upload the next day. It's an hour of TFT. Here's another upload. It's an hour of TFT. I'll consider it. Maybe potentially I'll have like a highlight. I can't even promise you I'll be yapping on those streams. I assure you, a Twitch stream will be just me going, okay, how do I do this? But if there's anything interesting happening, I will try and compile them. But imagine them to be much more low energy and much more head empty. But if I do a collab, like say in the future, if I do a collab with someone like Narissa wants to play League of Legends, that'll be on main channel. That'll be main channel content. And then Twitch content is just like, slap, slap. Yippee! But I don't have access to it yet, so we will see what will happen in the future. I can change my mind about the VODs. I can change my mind about maybe a VOD channel. We'll see. I'll let you guys know on the updates. I will discuss with Mane-chan and ask about our options and what we can do. So I think of you guys. Yeah, but for next week, we kind of have 2 pretty early arrangements that have me waking up really, really early. And I'm sorry that I won't be around on my usual times, but I'm pretty sure if I go to bed after those arrangements, I won't be awake or I won't be like fully functional to stream at my usual time. And I will just use this next week to gauge how I do, so I know exactly when I can place a double stream. Because, you know, this is my first time doing it. And I don't want to promise something that I can't deliver right now. So let's just test out this week. And then in the future, if I have an early arrangement, I can see where exactly I feel better. And I can be like, oh, if I do something at this time, then I could probably stream at this time. This week's schedule will go up by end of day Sunday or early day Monday. Early Monday at the latest. I want to say late Sunday, late tomorrow. We are just ironing out a little more details. Yeah. Yippee! So that is what I wanted to yap about before we started playing. Just updates on the schedule and what to expect for next week. Did you guys enjoy Crab Game yesterday? I had so much fun with my senpais. Oh my god! And then I had a call-in with Kiara senpai for her Totsu. Ooh, she's so cute! I'm so happy I got to talk to her. Yippee! It was so fun. I'm really looking forward to the bi-monthly, bi-weekly EN collab. I don't know what we're gonna play, but I will do my best to join the ones that I can. The Shiori duel is super fun. Shiori's so silly! Oh my god, I can't believe we're pressing that button for so long. We're like, oh, today is our last day on Earth. Made so much money. I could have had so many more monies if I locked in and beat that crab earlier, but by the third time I saw that crab, I knew how to beat that crab. Tantan's going down. Having Rissa trying to write a fanfic on the fly was hilarious. If she wrote a fanfic, I really would have let her kill me. I also didn't mean... I didn't intend to kill her. But... I guess it was an unintentional snowball hit. I didn't mean to, like, actually kill her. But I killed her and I won. But... If she wrote me a fanfic, I really would have let her win, and she would have gotten her RuneScape, her EN RuneScape collab. I will still play RuneScape with her. I told her, I was like, oh, I still want to play RuneScape with you in the future. Next time she should be prepared to write a fanfic, and then she'll be able to win. I am a benevolent host. If Jester perform trick for me, I will give them the win. I have no pride. I don't care. You can have a win as long as you entertain me. Okay, let's play GRANBLUE FANTASY. GRANBLUE FANTASy time. Where are we going? Yeah. Okay. On to the next screen. GRANBLUE FANTASY. Let me know how the audio volume is, as always. Pay no mind to that one. I have to do a new game. Pay no mind. Let's try hard. Bit quiet? I can turn it up. Level 50. Oh, my Vegeta is level 56. I main tags. I'll turn it up a little more. I won't skip this cutscene. You guys can watch it. I think this mommy is so hot, though. For 7 days, your crew weathered the storm before finally breaking through the clouds. They couldn't have made it this far without you. What began as a chance encounter with a girl named Lyria became a journey to reach the ends of the skies. I think it's like recommended that you watch the anime of GRANBLUE FANTASY Season 1 to be caught up of where Relink is, but you don't have to. You don't have to engage in any of the other previous content because Relink is a pretty standalone story. We are not gonna have... Oh, that was kind of loud. We're not going to have... I forgot what I was saying already. I already forgot. Never mind. I don't know. Oh no, Popo! You're right! Sorry, you can't hear this. I have to move Popo away from the middle of the screen. Popo, come here! Thank you, Popo. You're in the way. I play Gina because Gina's cute. Anya started Relink today. She does sandalphon enjoy. She messaged me about that. She's like, I see you like sandalphon. And I'm like, we should play Relink in the future. Cece, hello! Hi, Cece. We're playing Relink. I hope you had a good time with your AI robot. Me and Cece are planning on a collab next week. I won't tell you what it is yet unless she's already told you. Won't tell you what day it is unless she's already told you. But expect that. She lost? Kept laughing. Wow. Guess you're not a good detective. Here, look at my daughter, Lyria! I love Lyria. Cece got clowned on by AI. Wow, you got completely rolled by a robot. I really feel like I will say GRANBLUE Fantasy Relink is a pretty standard story, like a pretty standard JRPG. So if you're looking for something like, oh, super amazing JRPG story that'll change your life, it's not quite like that. Because it's like a 10-hour-ish game. But I personally really like GBF Relink. It feels really good as, you know, a long-time GBF player, and it feels like a really high-budget event. And I don't know, I'm a sucker for like, oh, the power of friendship is what will save the day kind of thing. In anime too. Those are like my favorite kinds. And I love the music. Listening to the music just made me feel so happy. What's my Monster Hunter weapon of choice? I'm a bowman. They're just yappy. I do know this game is a little kind of difficult, or not really difficult, but just like if you're completely new coming into Relink, you're like, what's going on? These people already have an established relationship, which may kind of take away from the experience. But as someone who has played GBF before, this entire journey for me was like, oh my god, I'm so happy. They make me so happy. Volume kind of low. Okay. Yeah. Maybe let me turn it up from the settings. Oh, it's already all the way up. Okay, let me do this. Whee! One of my favorite characters to play as? Ugh. When I played, I really like playing as Kai. I don't know what sandalphon's... I don't know what his playstyle is gonna be like. I hope I don't hate it. Yeah, when I first played this, I was like, the textures are amazing. Do you see like the armor textures and everything? I dabbled a little bit in... I mean, I know the very basics of Blender modeling and texture painting. And seeing their textures is crazy. Also, Rosetta's boobs. I can have Sandalphon. I paid for him. We're unlocking him through the usage of money. Look at them. They're so distracting. I don't know where else to look. They're very... Whoever made her model... Whoever made Rosetta's model is crazy. It's really beautiful. I'm counting on you, Io. So cute. What color her eyes are? Purple. Yeah, she had eyes. Everyone in this game has impeccable chest. So beautiful. He is super built. Do you see the texture shading on his muscles too? I really want... I don't know. I would love to just like extract these models and unwrap their textures just to look at them. You know, when you see like a really, really good piece of art and you're like, how did you do that? You're amazing! It's cause you unwrapping their textures because you're like... Have you guys ever seen a 3D modeled like texture sheet before? It's a completely flat image. And it's amazing how you can take this flat image and put it on a 3D model. You have to like assign body parts for it to be on. I already forgot how to play this game, by the way. Is there a lock-on button? I don't know. Oh, I found the lock-on. Oh, like, yes, like a Minecraft skin! It's like a Minecraft skin! That is exactly what 3D modeling is like. It's like Minecraft! Incoming danger. I forgot how to play. I don't need to know. Is this how I dodge? Oh, it's making me guard. Dodging to avoid damage. Worry not. I choose to take damage. I'm so pathetic. 19 damage? Okay. Lyria, come here! I love this beginning. And how it has like the credits, it really felt like a high-budget movie. Ah, I love GRANBLUE FANTASY! Lyria! That's my daughter! Oh my god. Even the second time is hype. It's awesome. It's awesome. The music is so high, bro! Bahamut on the stupid 2 tiny baby dragons. Kind of overkill.
Oh shit!
But it was hype. Can't mess with the best. Oh no, Lyria! What's going on? Also, this is not a controversial opinion because I know many people with the same opinion. But Bahamut is kind of like he's kind of he's kind of sexy. Have you seen his untap art on GBF, the actual gacha game? He is a freaking caked up! It's so... His hips, his tiny little waist, it's like, why do you look like that for other men to hold your waist? What's the lock-on button? I forgot. I found it. How do I tag it? I fought this so many times for the Kag's weapon. But it's been too long. Owie. The graphics look amazing. They're so good. Pam, 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 pam. Anything that moves will activate Gigi's neurons? No, that's wrong. It's actually wrong. It's the vibes. Like, I think Aegislash is a sexy Pokemon. And it's because of the vibe. I can't explain it to you. And guys, you have to open your mind a little bit. You cannot sexualize the boring Pokemon. Gardevoir, boring. Lopunny, boring. Stop sexualizing the Pokemon. It's boring. I'm dodging. I'm dodging. No, it's like how people like monsters, and it's because it's like the aura, the strong aura they produce. It's the vibes. You have to vibe with them. Gardevoir is hot though? What do you mean? Yeah, but it's like boring pain. Okay, go for the safest Pokemon possible. You're like, no, that's the one where people are like, oh, if I had to pick a Pokemon, I guess I'll pick the most humanoid one. I guess I would suppose I would pick Gardevoir because I'm not a little freak. And it's like, okay, you're boring. Okay. You won't hear Gardevoir slant. I mean, I like the Pokemon too. I just think people need to expand their horizons. You know? Stop being so close-minded, guys. Open your mind to other things. My monster of choice is a werewolf because of hit TV show Teen Wolf. In case you guys are wondering. In case you are curious. Guys, you should have expected it when I put Teen Wolf as one of my formative things of all time. For 7 years I was in that fandom. Of course I would think werewolves are hot. Skyfall. We're gonna ram our ship into bottom. What was your Teen Wolf OTP? You're just saying that to bait it out of me. You're just trying to stare it. No further questions, please. I will not be answering any further questions. You're gonna have to subscribe to my podcast. Wow, guys, GRANBLUE Fantasy. We're playing GRANBLUE Fantasy right now. We are cleansing Bahamut of all evil. Oh yeah, guys, turn back to the game. We're talking about GRANBLUE Fantasy. This stream is not about me. It's about Sandalphon. Lyria, no! I'm diving off! It's so crazy how Viren's tiny little dragon body is able to hoist us up for so long. But we're falling. Help, help! We are quite heavy for Viren. Popo would save me. Yeah, Popo would come after me. Chapter 1. The Western Frontier.
深い暗闇の中、ルリアの声が聞こえる。以前にもこんなことがあった。あれは旅の始まりとなった日、帝国から逃げてきたルリアと出会った日。助けてあげたいと思った。
Is this gacha? There is kind of a gacha system in the game, but it's just to add grind into it. So beautiful. This game's so beautiful. Lyria is our daughter.
あなたに預けます。私の力を使ってください。きっとあなたなら。
So cute.
命のリンク。ルリアは不思議な力で一つしかない命の半分を私に分け与えた。その事実が
My daughter doesn't wear shoes. They gave her shoes in this game. Chill.
旅立ちの決意を変えてくれたんだ。空の果て、星の島イスタルシア。あらゆる望みが叶うとされる伝説の地。そう、ルリアと仲間たちとイスタルシアを目指して旅をしている。イスタルシアにたどり着けば、私とルリアの命のリンクもきっと。
The relink inside of us all along?
私は今どこにいるのだろう。そうだ、船から落ちてしまって、ルリアとピーも。
The sandalphon apologized for trying to eat you off the island. In the last event story, you can say the exact words back to him. You're like, your fingers, your hands are so delicate. And he's like, okay, keep teasing me then. It's really cute. I am in a forest. Hold on. Guys, you know what's crazy? So many of the games I've played so far have had crabs in them. Like, crab as a... just a thing. We played crab game, we played actual crab game, and in GRANBLUE Fantasy Relink, there's crabs in this game! You collect crabs! I think there's a theme going on. We have so many crabs to collect. Crab. I don't know exactly where all the crabs are though. You get a title for collecting crabs. This is the crab theme. I've also played the Relink story. Not Relink, sorry. I played the Versus story too. I'm not super good. I'm not good at all at fighting games, but I played GBF Versus for the story. And then I have friends who played GBF Versus for the Versus part. And then I'm like, guys, I want to talk about the story. And they're like, we have never read the story in all of our years of playing this game. And I'm like, okay, yeah, oh, cool. Sure, you know, it's fine. There's a story. It's not a very, like, in-depth story. Fighting game stories, I feel like, are never in-depth. You know, they're just like in between stages. But there are a lot of things going on in the Versus story that kind of have importance to main GBF that when it came out, when I read it, the newest story, I'm like, wow, why did they reveal this in this game of all games? They couldn't have dedicated an event to this? It was strange. Also, I think the funniest thing is that it's called Versus because there's like a Versus core that they're going for. It's not called Versus because it's a fighting game. It's a part of the story. and there is someone named Versusia. That is GRANBLUE Fantasy Versus, everyone. If you've never played the GRANBLUE Fantasy Versus story before, I am now giving you the update. I am not lying. She's called Versus, and then you add an IA to the end of her name. And she's a Versusia. I would be looking up at spoilers. Heads up, if you do look up that character, it is spoilers. So just go in knowing that that's her name. If you don't want to see GRANBLUE Fantasy spoilers, then don't Google it. Bam. Activate the skill. Awesome. Can't play it on Google Chrome. Why can you not play GRANBLUE Fantasy on Google Chrome? Try on Safari. Open to any other browser. Play Versus regularly and didn't know? You should play the Versus story. You get like very little crumbs of Belial and Bubs and Fedustan. We speak. We don't really speak in the gacha game, but we speak in this game. Vita has lines. Use Safari hits. If it doesn't work on Chrome, what else are you gonna use? If you're on Apple, use Safari. GBF works perfectly fine on Safari. Speaking from experience. I read read all the archives on my first playthrough, and they do add like a good amount of world building. So I do recommend, if you are interested in lore and stuff, to read the archives. But because I've already read them, I don't need to. Open. I missed. I just whiffed. Whiffed everything. Get this bird away from me. Ow, ow, I'm getting owned by birds. Can't wait to play a sandalphon. And there's a bird come here. Tell us about your feelings of the latest anniversary event, the one with the Phoenix. I don't think it was as good as last year's. I thought last year's was pretty, like, really, really good. Especially because there hasn't been event stories that are similar to What Makes the Sky Blue and Writing. This one was okay. It felt more like setup for going forward for the rest of the year. And last year's was pretty contained in itself, and then this year's was just like, oh, we are introducing a lot of things because we're reaching the end of like the story arc. Yeah, I would have preferred, I don't know, especially because it's like an event story, I would have wished that they set up the groundwork in another event rather than it all being an event story, because event stories are usually like super, super high. I didn't think it was bad though. I just thought it was oddly placed. Do I think NU was better than What Makes the Sky Blue? No. Especially because What Makes the Sky Blue is a trilogy. It has 3 event stories for it to build off of. NU was really good though. I know it's really silly because it's like a phone game with no animation. But in NU, for like the first time, they did some crazy stuff with the cutscenes, and they had like a JPEG of a sword flipping. And when that happened, I was like, no way, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. In the year of 2023, I was like, oh man, this JPEG of a sword flipping around towards me is so awesome. It's like, do you see those memes where like people are talking about Ace Attorney and then, oh, okay, so in the Great Ace Attorney, there is a part in the courtroom where the main character like stands up and his 3D model is walking. He is walking in the courtroom, and I also thought that was the coolest thing ever. I was like, no way, this man is walking. It's really cool, you know? Yeah, he's walking and it's awesome. It's like when you have a long-running series like that where it wasn't a usual thing in it, and then they do it for the first time, you're like, this is nuts, you know? games may have progressed to the point that it's commonplace, but it wasn't common in this game, and they did it, and it's awesome. Yeah, I'm a really easy person to please when it comes to games. If I don't like a game, it's probably because I got my expectations too high for it. The last game where I should have tempered my expectations for was Cyberpunk launch. But that's only because I expected a full-blown scale RPG out of it, you know? I've heard that it's gotten much, much better. That I'm interested in playing it now, but I just need to find a time to play. Have I seen the Cyberpunk anime? I've seen some of it. I watched half of it. I don't know why I never finished. I've never played Xenoblade before. I know it's good though, because I see my friends post all the time. So I know it's good because they're obsessed with it. I don't know Abu. It's like a blonde guy and someone else. I haven't finished Dawn Trail yet. No spoilers, guys. I need to get around to playing XIV, but I haven't been in the XIV reading mode currently. But everyone who's played it says it's really, really good. So I'm looking forward to it.
全員無事のようだな。助かったぜ、おいげん。ところでルリア。
Guys, read fast. Keep up. Keep up, read fast.
ねえ、ここで考えてても仕方ないわ。だな。また。待ってちょうだい。この道の先、遠くない。まずはそこでこの空域について情報。
Read fast, guys.
でもグランサイファーが。
グランサイファーはもうさっきのであちこち傷んじまって。
そういうことならいいんじゃねえか。
You can keep up with the story as long as you're reading fast.
リーさんってば食いしん坊。
He's hungry.
ルリアもね。安心したら。
At least let the Hey, I mentioned why I wasn't going to let them finish. Because I read faster than they talk. And I played this before. The first time I played it, I let the voice lines finish because it was my first time. So this is just to encourage you guys to pick up this game and play it for yourself if you want to hear the voice lines.
優秀な貴空士には運も味方するってもんだ。
街が見えてきました。なんとか
Can't wait to get sandalphon.
早速行ってみるとしようや。はい。
I'm pretty sure I get sandalphon soon. Do I have Grandy? Yes, I have every single sandalphon unit released in the gacha because Zero tickets, and he hates me. Best girl? I don't know. I like a lot of them. I think my first waifu for TPS was Vera, and then Kat. I've purchased the DLC shortcut. What do I like about sandalphon so much? It goes back to the first event story of What Makes the Sky Blue, where he is a depressed angel who feels like he was made for no purpose, and he's like acting out like an emo kid, and then he tries and kills the entire world because he is so sad and feels like he has no place around here. And then Lucifer bores him and puts him into an egg, and he spends his life in there. And then you go inside that egg, and he's like making coffee and stuff, and he's reflecting on his actions, and it's awesome. It's awesome.
よその船がいるってことは交易も盛んらしいな。この感じ、ポートブリーズを思い出すぜ。
さて、ルリアを休ませなければな。
If you guys play What Makes the Sky Blue, it's an really good gacha event story, and I would say that even outside of gacha games, that it's a really good anime story. I can fix him? No! I don't want to fix Sandy. I would say that fixing Sandy has made him boring. He's so domestic now. All he does is make coffee, and he's like, "Oh, I'm just a simple man making coffee, atoning for my sins." No, this most recent, the most recent story, the most recent event story was good. It added a lot more character to Sandalphon post What Makes the Sky Blue, and I'm like, yes, this is my boy. This is what I wanted. But he's happy now? Is he? I don't think he is, considering the things that he's keeping. I won't say more, but he is kind of... I don't think a normal happy person would be keeping that.
ですって。私もお腹ペコペコ。もう団長まで？すっかり観光気分じゃない。
He's coping! He's coping happy!
ルリアが平気なら。
じゃあ俺は一度戻ってグランサイファーを運んで。そんじゃ俺は真空域のさ。
まだ昼間よ。
I'm really excited to read Sandy's character stories in Relink. I heard that they're good.
褒めてません。
では、しばらくしたらあの大きな建物の
Sandy's not the one trying to resurrect the dead. Do you think Sandy is afraid of resurrecting Lucifer because he's afraid of Lucifer seeing what he's become and disappointing him, and he's like afraid of confronting that, so he's like mad coping that he's like, oh, I'm okay, I moved on without Lucifer-sama. But I don't think so. I think he's afraid of something. He needs to confront his feelings. Hey, don't be obtuse. We have names for every Lucifer face. We have Lucifer, we have Lucilius, we have Lucio. And then we have the speaker. Yeah, Lucio's the speaker. Let's trade with her right now. Can you give me Lucy? Can you give me Sandalphon? Can I have Sandalphon yet? When am I out of this tutorial phase? I'm upgrading. Yay! I love upgrading weapons. Okay, can I move around now? You! Give me Sandalphon! Give me Sandalphon right now! Give me! Look at me. Hand him over. Yes, yes! Yes! Sandy! Oh my god, he calls us Dancho. Guys, he used to not call us Dancho. He called us Singularity. That's the going out for a bit sticker. Hey guys, this was a really, really emotional part of what makes the Sky Blue 3, and this part made I was ugly crying when they were saying it. I was for real ugly crying. I was like, no, oh my god, Shanty. Inherited a duty, one he continues to oversee to this day. I don't feel so good. Boasting sword skills and quick reflexes, when he spreads his chromatic wings, no foe can stop him. Press X repeatedly to perform combos. But no, that well-timed attacks are stronger than button mashing. Pressing Y allows him to quickly sidestep incoming attacks. Sandalphon can charge up his Archangel gauge by holding Y or landing specific attacks. Hold Y with full gauge to gain chromatic wings. Did not understand that. Okay, so that is this. Am I? Oh. He is a mashing character. Hold on, where's the pause menu? Blast. XX, usable mid combo, YX, charging Y. Oh, I'm charging! We're charging! We are charging! Is it a max? It's a max. Oh, look at him. Look at him go. Breath of life to heal people. You're so beautiful. Yes. I'm spamming, we're spamming. Okay. Where's the upskirt I promised? Don't even worry. Don't forget to equip sigils. I will. How do I swap? Dang. I don't think I can swap right now. Photo mode? I don't think I can put him in my inventory yet. I can't. We can't use him yet. Take this quest. Our beautiful angel. My inventory. He is drunk.
メダルの採掘そこに星神様ってやつ
うん
なんでもその星神様のでその村で取れたってだ気になんだろううまく一
You
応
catching my drift?
あじゃだ
I really like,
気に入ったぜ
even though there's only like, what, 2 main cities in this game, I really like how lively it feels and how they have like these conversations. I know they're all the exact same model, but they all talk about things that are going on in the story. And I love when they talk about things going on in the story. You don't even have to engage in conversation with them. It just pops up in front of their head. Oh, hi,
この規模の船は初めて
Zeta!
ですが、
Meow.
まあうちでもなんとかなるでしょ
Meow.
悪いな急な話で
Hope you're having a good day! Thanks for stopping by!
う。いえいえ、場所は開けておきますから船をこちらへ。
ありがとうさん
Meow, meow.
おうどうやらグランサイファーの修理できそうだ今話をつけたところだぜ
私の
おいおいありゃ別
Come
に
here,
無理
kitty.
よ悪くねえだろ気にすんな
Holding out my hand towards you. Scratching under your chin. Hi! Hi!
でも
事故みてえなもんだ
バハムートなんで暴れた
So you're playing GRANBLUE FANTASY Relink Sandalphon Edition! Not yet, though.
なんだ
Sandalphon is not here
かん
yet.
ありがとうございます
そうそうせっかくの新空域だんじゃちょっくら船の方は俺に任せときな
新しい依頼ですか
Oh, you're asking for it! Oh, what am I asking for? What are you gonna do? Chase after me?
ロゼッタさん
あらルリアちゃん。
私も何かみんな
そうなの？別に無理しなくてもいいのよ。
でも
役に立つ。
Rosetta's... Oops.
何かないでしょうか
そうね。それじゃあこの
楽しいことを
ルリアちゃんが見て触って
なんかめんどくせえことするのだけがそうですね
The best guidebook
お願いね。
ever.
風が
Okay,
穏やかね。
okay. I think the quest down here is the crab quest. This one. He's like, can you please find me crabs? And we're like, yes, I will find you a wee pincer. Little pins.
のどかな街だな
And then there's a couple in this game that have their own little mini story going on. And the person's like, oh no, is he ever gonna show up? And then he shows up and they're talking about getting married. And then we're meeting another couple. And I'm like, wow. These NPCs have their own stories too.
新しい依頼か
I really like the original characters that they made for this game though. Like there's a bunch of new characters that were specifically made for Relink. And I wish that they get added to the main gacha one day. I really like them. I can't believe GVF just made completely new characters and then I'm obsessed with them. They're so good at characters.
何見てんだなんだトカゲか驚くおいらはトカゲじゃねえ何回イオちゃんは何をしてたんですかお化粧品を見てたのうわ大人のレディーは身だしなみもだ
I'm praying.
私は
Put them in the game.
よくわからなルリアは元がいいからびっくりするくらい綺麗になるかそうだねえねえルリアロゼッタに教えてもらいルリア
So cute. Everyone's so cute. Am I planning to attack Celia's. I don't know. We're definitely not gonna make it this stream since we're starting from the beginning. But I did talk about Relink with Anya a little bit, and I was like, we should raid together. So, in the future,
皆さん
we'll do raid.
カタリナ姉さん何してんだ
見慣れたものを見かけたも
カタリナはなあなあお前も結
I'm reading this at the same time, so I'm like locked in, quickly reading.
構ってことですかそうなったら私どっち
I mean,
を応援したらいいんでしょうか
I feel like unlocking Eternals isn't really difficult nowadays. It's uncapping them, and I only have one uncapped. I have all the Eternals. I just only have 6 uncapped.
そんなのなるほど
そうだ団長これは覚えておいてほしいんだが私たちの戦いの技術はマスタリーポイントで磨かれる戦いが厳しいと感じたら思い出し
YouTube playback enabled? Yeah, it's okay for now. We just have to be careful that I don't say something. Show my desktop. I don't know if I can disable it mid-stream. I believe in myself. I believe.
使えるかな試してみよう
団長に負け
I
ない
don't
よ
care
う
about that.
私も日々精進せねばな
What element am I maining? I was trying really hard to like... I was coping really hard that I would be a dark main. Ever since I started GBF, I was like, I'm gonna be a dark main. I'm gonna be a dark lord. But my dark grid, even though it's not my worst grid, it's not my best grid. I have like... I unintentionally have a whale light primal grid. Just because I get a lot of light grand. Which ended up me turning into a Zeus Lord. Because I just... It was the only thing I would sack into.
もう十分かなそっかそんじゃあみんな見てください確かラカムが修理に出す
Yeah, sometimes you just have to main what the game gives
グ
you.
ランサイファーから落ちた
I'm also really bad at saving for sparks. Even though I know you're supposed to save for sparks, and you can get a spark every, what, 3 to 4 months? But I love pulling.
今までいろんなことが
And then every time I spark, my spark is the worst thing ever. And it makes me so sad. I do a spark and I'm like, wow. That was just pathetically average. And I didn't get any grand weapon. What happens now?
たくさんあなたと私は一心同体だから
Oh, but I did. I was Bub's list for the longest time. Longest time. I have 2 copies of 000 before I got Bubs. I got Bubs so recently, like 2 months ago.
だからこれからもずっと一緒に旅を続けましょうあなた
Yeah, let's go gambling. Brr. Oh, dang it. Brr. Oh, no grand.
いい香りでしょ
そうね
I also have 2 Yatmas. Bubs was the only one evading me for so long.
待たせしまった
I didn't see Arrow Bubs. I was thinking about it because I was like, I
グラン
hate
サイファーの修理を
being
頼んできた
Bubs list
よかった
in this Bubs life. That maybe I should Zero ticket him. But then I thought about it, I'm like, no. Zero tickets are reserved for Sandy. If they ever put out another sandalphon unit that I won't get, I have to ticket Sandy. They're kissing. Oh. I love Roland! He is so cute! Mr. Fake.
失礼しました
He's so
僕はトカゲが苦手なもので
pathetic. He's like cringe, pathetic meow meow.
おいらはトカゲじゃね
喋った。
待ってくれ。驚かせてしまい失礼した。私たちは旅の気空団だ。怪しいものではない。そして彼は B 君。それどころかむしろ
He's so meow meow, Mr. Fix-It. Mr. Fix-It is so meow meow.
違うぜ。おいらはかっこいいド
He's
ラゴン
so... I'm attached to him after reading the story and reading all the logs. The logs are so good.
そうだ。自己紹介がまだでしたね。
ローランさん、助けてくれ。俺たちの村にいきなり
竜巻風
What is meow meow?
テンペールの聖少獣が。
A meow meow is like... It's... Okay. To put it into other terms, imagine your waifu, but take out the parts of the waifu where you're like, whoa, I will, you know, I worship the ground you walk on and I'm obsessed with you. But it's like a meow meow. It's a little more like, oh, you're so pathetic and I worship the ground you walk on. And I want to just pick you up and squeeze you so hard that your eyes pop out of your head. Like that. A waifu can be a meow meow too. But not all meow meows are waifus. Mm-hmm.
あなたはフォルカで待機してください。
You get
あ
it?
とは僕に任せて。
Oh, you don't understand? Well, next time. Ah, darn.
ああ、気空団の方々、すみませんが休養ができてしまい失礼します。
ああ、ちょっと行っちまったな。
Off
ただ
we
ごとではない
go.
のは確かだな。あの御人を追ってみよう。
It's not really silly. Like, I think most commonly you would see someone call someone like, imagine a pathetic old businessman, like an anime pathetic old businessman, and then you would very much see someone on X, formerly known as Twitter, going, oh, this really pathetic businessman is my little meow meow. He's so pathetic. Yeah, like Larry.
突然祭壇が光り出したと思ったら恐ろしい突風が。星神様が怒っているんだ。落ち着いてください。詳しい状況を教えてもらえますか。
Like a baby girl? Yes! A meow meow is like a baby girl.
祭壇突風星神様ね。
なあ、これって
Tomorrow's
Tomorrow's just our monetization.
バハムートが暴れたのも無関係じゃな
I
さそう
don't
だな。
know when memberships are going to open, but I know that Justice are not planning on doing them together. It's when they choose to.
あのメガネの人。
Yippee! Monetization tomorrow! We're having a relay, guys!
そうだな。どうする団長。
困ってる人を放ってはおけない。
Monetization is gonna be what? Doing math, mental math in my head. 3 hours before my usual stream time, and it's starting with Liz. So 11 a.m.
それでは行って
EST,
きます。
1 p.m. EST, 12 p.m. CST. List every single US time zone. I don't quite know what it is in the other time zones. 4 a.m. JST.
おや、先ほどはどうも。なんだかドタバタご用事でしたら後日でお願いしたく、これから街を出なければいけなくて。
担当直入によ。私たちも同行させては。
Whatever happened to the shock collar? It's been a week already. I said 1 week, guys.
何やら困っているのではないか。内容によっては力になれればと。
それはありがたい話ですが。
さっき聖書
俺らは今日この空域に聖少獣か星神様かわからんが、
They're talking. They're yapping. They're like, oh, there's a primal beast on this island. Wonder what's gonna happen. We can't let these innocent people get hurt.
いやしかし確かに
Did I smash the misbehavior jar? No, I still have it.
わかりました
I won't look a what in the mouth?
現地では何が起こるかわかりません
Who's
今のうちに
Morrissey?
準備を整えておいてください
Came late for the simping? No, you're right on time. We haven't even been able to put Sandy in our party yet.
よし、それじゃあ戦うメンバーを選ぼうぜ。
Oh, now we can. Sandy? Come here.
私がついていこう
Okay. Sandy's come here.
待ちくたびれたぜ。いいだろう。
Yes!
でお仕事、クエストを受けられるみたいですよ。旅の合間に覗いてみるといいかもです。
Okay. Out of the way! I'm trying to look at Sandy!
準備ができたら発着場に向かおうぜ。
Why does he look like this? Am I right, guys? Why does he look like this? How do I go into photo mode? Like here. Hold on. I'm learning what this photo mode is like. He's so cute! Ah! Look at him! Oh my god! His little eye bag! I'm obsessed with him! And he has facial lick. No, why are you smiling? Oh my god, what are you smiling for? This smile is so... This isn't him. This isn't my Sandy. This is Sandy when he's looking at Lucifer for the last time. And only then. Look at his heels. How does he run around in these all the time? Look at his legs. He's like in skin-tight pants. Ah! I'm skirting. Guys, look away. Don't look. Don't look. I'm busy. Let me... Wait, where are the... How do I do emotes? I forgot. Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? This one? Is it this one? Here.
Yeah. よろしく頼む。
Why is he so cute?
もちろんだ。俺にはわからない。次こそは。悪くないな。
I'm so...
さすがだな。ここだ。
This is unreal. This is so unreal.
もう終わり
He
だ
is so cringe! He's so cringe!
さあ、審判の時だ。
Okay.
しばし待機か。
Sitting on the ground. He's resting.
じゃんけんチョキ。じゃんけんパー。
Who's winning?
じゃんけんパー。じゃんけんグー。
Shadow boxing. Hey, he didn't have to go that hard.
えい、
Yeah, that would inspire me. That would inspire me. Do your push-ups, Sandy. Kind of pathetic. I really like in this game, everyone has like different workout emotes. So there's like some people that are going super hard when they're doing the workouts, and then you have Tags, and she's like, nah, I don't think so. She's like, no, thank you. It's so cute. He could work a little harder. He could try a little harder. Why is he stopping at 6? Doesn't want to do anymore. He is not trying at all. I don't think he's happy about this. We need to get Siete, who will give his all. Bro has high heels on, cut him some slack. He's had high heels on for the past 5 million years. He can do at least 10. Try your luck. Why is he taunting you with an SR crystal? Okay. Eat rice ball. You're so cute. My. This dancing what? Why is he dancing like that? Oh! He looks so stupid. No! He's so dumb! Ah, he's so dumb! He's so dumb! Oh my god. Why does he dance like this? What made him dance like this? And he goes and jump too! Oh yeah, and then there's a pose leaning in on his high-heeled leg. Ah! Ah, no! Miriam's just watching Sunshine. Miriam's like, oh, you're doing so well, Sandy. Keep going. Oh. I know he's dancing harder than he did a push-up. He moves so goofy. Oh my pyoy! Oh my pyoy! Umanuchi! Oh my pyoy! And he's holding hands. We just need someone in the middle to do the dance. Fight! And then this side, he's holding someone else's hand. This feels like... Do you think Stanley minds that we're forcing him to do this? This low-key feels like we're torturing him. We're punishing him for some reason. I'm gonna make him do the dance again. He looks so dumb.
まもなく出港します。皆さん、準備はよろしい。
We're ready.
はい、大丈夫です。
では船へ急ぎましょう。
Friends, learn this dance and show it to Gigi in a meet and greet. Guys, if you did this dance, or if you did, I would love if someone did the Ojo-sama, it's time to go to bed dance, and like they use their full, I don't know. You know, I've never done a meet and greet before. I don't know how the meet and greets work. Maybe one day there's ever a GG meet and greet. Can you guys learn Ojo-sama? It's time to go to bed. And then look it up. It's by these TikTokers named like Tanaka and need more money, need more cash. And they got so popular doing that dance, they're like cosplaying as Japanese butlers. And they're like, Ojo-sama, it is time to go to bed. Yada yada. I would do the dance right now. If I could. I would do the dance and I would show you guys. But I can't. I'm too busy holding a controller.
よいしょっと。あとは自動操舵で十分です。
When I do it, it's gonna be so out of trend. I'll do it, but it will be so out of trend.
の協会で司祭代理を務めるローランと申します。
ローラン。
私はカタリナ。この機空団の一員だ。
ラカムだ。よろしくな。
私はヒ
オ。オイゲンだ。
ロゼッタよ。
オ。オイラはピーってんだ。ルリアです。よろしくお願いします。
そして彼女が団長だ。
へえ、こんなに若いのに機空団の団長ですって。
Can't imagine captains this age.
これは僕も負けてはいられません。実は僕、教会にお仕えする傍ら便利屋も営んでおりましてね。
Catalina's herb, Lady Night, beautiful, wonderful Lady Night.
お困りごとはズバッと解決。この便利屋ローランに不可能はあり
Oh
ま
my
せん。
god, I love Roland. He's so great. He's so
という感じで、はい。
He's so cute.
変わったやつみてえだな。し、聞こえちゃうでしょ。ひとまずよろしくな、便利屋の兄ちゃん。
兄ちゃん。おほ僕の名前はローランです。
So cute.
便利屋の兄ちゃん。
ローランです。
ローランです。So awesome. This is the power of friendship, everyone. This is why the power of friendship is so beautiful.
「到着までしばらく時間がかかります。皆さんの様子を見てきてはいかがでしょう。
What is? Now we have Sandy picking things up off the ground.
いただこう。
小さい船で恐縮ですが、しばしご辛抱を。
この辺りには。
ええ、僕が
They
住んで
have
い
to
る
fix
古
the
さのある島も含
ship.
め、この一帯は軍港なん
Bahamut
ですよ。
did too much damage to it.
それで目的の島に着いてだが、到着までどれくらいだ。
はい、もう間もなくです。
その
活気あふれる鉱山の村。
あれ見てください。なんだどうしたってんだ。
I just love how silly Bearn looks. Compared to... Does he just shake here permanently? Does this not stop? I... Do you think he's okay? Do you think Bearn is fine? My bad.
こんなところで突風。これはまさか。いや。
Viren is just so gummy looking compared to the rest of the cast who have like such beautiful hatching and shading on their textures. And then Viren just like a gummy. He's literally a gummy. I know ship terms like starboard and larboard, all because of Final Fantasy. Larboard is L for left, starboard is star for right. That's how you know.
やれやれ、どうなることかと思ったぜ。
Larboard is left for L. No. It's starboard and larboard from Final Fantasy.
実は
なるほど。暴風の混乱に乗じてゴブリンが襲撃してきたと。
我々は何とか逃げ切れたが、後続の者が到着しないのが。
わかりました。
Larboard is left. Starboard is star for right.
お、ありがたい。みんなにも伝えてくるよ。
とは言ったものの、避難してきた
Is that the attack direction or the save spot? It's relative to the boss, guys. You have to call out. I don't know. I feel like every time you get into a PF and you're like, okay, are we doing boss relative or true north? And then you have 50 people fighting with you in the party chat being like, true north is better because people are stupid. No, the relative to the boss is better because people are stupid. And like, but I've only done relative to boss. I don't know how to do true north. Or they're like, oh, I've only done true north before. I only know where to go based off of the way markers. I don't know what relative to the boss is. And you're like, okay. Okay.
さて、どうしたものか。
団長。
ゴブリンだ魔物だってんなら。
Hey, remember there's a meme where it's like, you know the error noises? It was like JP Party Finder and it's a huge macro of the mechanics and the safe spots and where people should go. And then it was like versus NA data centers and it was like where and they're all fighting with each other and yeah.
いいんですか。それはとても心強い。いやはや、皆さんに来ていただけてよかった。僕は避難してきた彼らを船にの皆さんは道すがら逃げ遅れた方々を見つけてもらえればと。
What's my preferred strat for light rampant? I don't remember what it's called. It's the uptime strat. Uptime or buzz?
そうだ。
It's the one where you make where you. It's like I don't know. It's a really simple. It's the bow tie one. It's the bow tie, and then you have one person swap to make the bow tie.
なんだ？この辺ってこんな花みてえなのは。
電星機の類です。それがあれば。
電星機ってすっごく高価なものですよね。
はい、構いません。なんせ僕の手作り。
Roland is so smart that he created the telephone in GRANBLUE FANTASY, which means GRANBLUE FANTASy was the first ever to make telephones.
皆さんを誘導するときにでも活用していただければ。
Who's my favorite Scion? I love the twins. The twins are my favorite. Alphino's my favorite of the twins, but I do really love Alize, and then I also like Justinian too, because he's a little freak.
ありがとうございます。
あそこからテンペールへ続く道に出られます。逃げ遅れた方々の保護をよろしく頼みます。
梅雨払いは引き受けよう。
待ってくれ。
This has no story bearing whatsoever in Final Fantasy. But if you're... Close your ears if you don't want to hear. But it truly has nothing to do with the story. What I'm about to say. But I think it was so crazy how there's like a cutscene with a Stinian and she's like working out. And who modeled the sweat on a Stinian? Who put that there? It was so... What was the point of that? The scene was important. It was like the first time they ever done that. And they did it on a random throwaway cutscene of a Stinian like doing push-ups. And he opens the door and he's like sweat dripping. I'm like, why? It was crazy. When I saw that I was losing, I was like, no way. It's important to the lore? Okay. Does it have to do with like, oh, now we know a Stinian sweats and probably gets stinky because Elizans never shower. Elizans are for real little freaks. There's like a little flavor text that they share a communal rock salt. So if you like go to an Eliz's Ishgardian's home and you're like, yay, time for dinner. And then you're gonna have to pick up the communal rock salt and lick it.
島の人たちはゴブリンに襲われてて。
何人か囚われているようだ。だが私たちに任せてくれ。どうかお願いします。
Yeah, you can't be rude. If you want salt in your cuisine, you're gonna need to share the rock salt. Eat the rock though? Yeah, it's salt. I haven't finished Dawn Trail yet. I actually haven't started. I just need to find some time where I sit down and I'm ready for reading.
さあ、順番に船に乗って。
私たち助かる。
いいよ、怪我人を頼む。
分かった。
Will I play on stream? Probably not. In the future, if people want to play XIV, I'll play XIV on stream. But I will probably not be doing any XIV story content on stream at least. And I would like to prog a raid week 1. I think that would be fun for stream content, but story content, because I'm into the XIV story, a lot of it is just me staring going, I wonder what's going on. And then if I'm doing actual story content that I'm reading, then there's gonna be very, very little engagement of me talking or doing anything else. I'm like smooth-brained. If I'm reading, then I'm smooth-brained. I'm like, I just need to know what's going on here, and I need to fully take this in. But I would like to do Savage progging on stream. And then maybe people can join me. I'll have like a party finder up. Hide the chat. I'll party finder up. People can join if they want. And then we can do like week 1 progging to try and see how many floors we can clear. Yeah, me and Weevil has been talking about Final Fantasy.
了解した。みんな、急ぐぞ。そういえば、ラカムと私たちが初めて会ったのも こんな風景の島
I think it's Aether Data Center. The last raid tier that I PF'd week 1 was the one with the Phoenix and the messed up pure all orange you know, the complete orange on orange crime. Orange arena, orange boss effects. Yeah, that was the last one that I did week 1 talk for. I think I beat it by day 3 of PF. And then I was like, okay, time to go into the last boss of the tier. And then in my head, I was like, oh, because I got here so early, people that are progging the last 4 of the tier have some idea what's going on. I was so wrong. I got into like my first party finder, and then people are explaining the mechanics, and there's like no comprehension going on at all. And I was like, I don't know if I want to prog this.
みんな足を取られないように気をつけて。まずはここの悪い子たちを追い払うわ。それまで少し待っていてちょうだい。
Yeah, PF is just straight up. You're like grinding that for the longest time, putting in 10-hour days. I think I got my P3 clear at like 3 a.m. and it took us maybe like a lockout and a half. Because I know that I'm pretty sure the party was like, oh, we have problems with this one guy, but this is the closest we've ever gotten, and if we just clean up the mechanics, our DPS is on track, so we just have to keep pushing. And then we did it, and we cleared it. Yeah, when you're like week 1ing with complete randoms, you have very little. You can't be picky. You just, if someone just needs a little more pushing into getting the mechanics, but their DPS is on track for a clear, you're like, okay, we'll see how long it takes before I get fed up. I've always rated as a shield healer. But I can swap if other girls want to play XIV. I don't mind playing other classes.
皆さんありがとうございます。それで立て続けに申し訳ないのですが、実は
So many stories from PF progging. I think that's the beautiful part of XIV2 though. You know? Like, oh, am I gonna get traumatized today? Or am I gonna have the best first pull clear of my life? You know? It's a gamble. I did not go far. Yeah, you're not truly playing XIV unless you've had multiple terrible experiences randomly.
良さそう。 エクリップ時間。逃すな。鋭い立ち筋だな。
守るものがあればこそだ。
Waited for a boss fight for 12 hours yesterday in the maintenance heaven. No!
なるほど。
Is it for a mount? I remember last X-Pack, there was the one with the TV mount that everyone was waiting for.
悪くない。無駄にはしない。
気ができた。
任せてもらおう。
さすがだ団長。
Any chance of a Guild Wars 2 stream in the future? Probably not unless people are interested in playing it. I know Rara is asking for Maple Story, and that might be our MMO of choice for grinding, casual grinding. The only thing is, I have a previous MapleStory account. If anyone knows how MapleStory works, it's like you have to level up multiple characters to get link skills and legion blocks and stuff. That is like the overall power of your entire account is how powerful your character becomes. And it's like a lot of grinding to level up tons and tons of characters. Which is what is a little off-putting for me when it comes to like, oh, I will have to make a new account to grind, but I already have an account where I have like legions leveled up and stuff. And the grinding on this account takes away from my main account. But I was thinking that if we did play MapleStory, we would probably play on one of the non-reboot servers so we could trade. I think reboot is for if you're actually serious about grinding and it's a lot of solo progression, right? But if you play on the trade servers, it's a lot more approachable for casual players. Which I assume is what most people are going to be. Like, they want to casually play. So, I suppose I would be willing to play on a non-reboot server. I did not mean to use all this on a goblin. This tiny, puny goblin. Yeah, my mains are on reboot. Everything I do is on reboot. To feed them.
もう大丈夫ですよ。避難を急ぎましょう。
Old man. He didn't even say that. He was just.
生きてる。
さあ、もう安全だ。
ジョージャン、歩けるか？
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
He didn't thank us at all. He was just groaning. He was like, okay, sure.
引き続き周辺の捜索を。
あれはなんてことだ。まだ逃げ遅れた人たちがいます。
そんな大変です。
彼らの元へ向かってください。僕が先導します。
あっちだな。
Owie! Guys, why does fire burn people? Makes no sense. Who would win? 30k playing damage or sandalphon? I would win. Even though I have 500 HP right now, I would win.
何やったぜローラン。この場は俺たちに任せてくれ。
ありがとうございます。ラッカの声。
お前。俺はてっきり年下だと思ってたんだな。
こう見えて意外と年なんですよ。
やらせてもらうぞ。
それは秘密です。
I just love how beautiful GRANBLUE FANTASY Relink is. Every time I play it, I'm like, oh, serotonin is being sent to my brain right now. Hey, I know there's kind of like a meme going on before this was released, like, oh, when is it gonna come out? Because it's been a really long time since it was announced to when it came out. But I'm really happy with the product that was released.
なんだよてめえら。三兄弟かなんかか。 束になろうが問題じゃねえぜ。
こっちだ。まだ油断はするなよ。
おうともよ。
受けてみろ。
Crazy. Link time.
力は未知だ。行くぞ。なめるな。どうだ。時は満ちた。 こっちだ殲滅する
It gives me a lot of faith and hope for like their future releases. I want another game that's like Relink.
島の皆さん
仕切り直す
I love Relink so much. Any thoughts on Armai as a character? Wasn't there an event, the most recent event, where you're in the hot springs together and you're pressing your bodies against each other? I read that line. Like, what's going on?
旅の貴公子だ。依頼を受けて助けに来た。
皆さんもう大丈夫ですよ。
その声はローランさん。よかった助かった。
さあ早くローラン殿の船へ。
ちょっと待ってくれ。実は俺たちそこの遺跡の奥にあるゴブリンどもの砦から逃げてきたんだが、砦にはまだ捕まってる
So it
仲間
was
が
with
いるんだ。
Siete. That's awesome. That is beautiful. Siete would do that.
団長。
島の人たちを助けようお前ならそう言うと思ったぜ
I played GPS Versus before. I'm not good at it. I'm the rare person who played Versus for the story.
オイラたちは砦に捕まってる奴らを助けに行くからこいつらのことは頼んだぜ
わかりました。皆さんに頼りきりですみません。
それじゃあ急ぎましょう
Okay.
ゴブリンどもが作った砦ってとこか。
Goblin
警戒しながら。
皆さん奇遇ですね
training
祈り
art.
からの旅支度も
I always said that I'll play Versus when Sandalphon becomes playable.
皆さんお待たせしましたジンの強化ですね武器を鍛えますかまたどうぞ
子供の声だ。
イソクさん。
Yoink. Bless you. Thank you.
闘技場
Dropping down.
ゴブリンども
It
が
was a
無情だ
sneeze
と
into a cough.
だが襲ってくる気はねえみてえだな。
They should add DLC, like actual content DLC to Relink, and I'll buy it day one.
何か来ます
Yeah, I know Sandalphon's gonna be in Versus eventually, but I'm like, hurry it up! I want him now! Also, Sandalphon is in the Versus story now, and I'm waiting for the story to get updated so I can see him in the story!
削ぐことができるだろう。一気に行くぞ。
こいつにとっちゃ盾も立派な武器ってわけだ。イノシシ野郎の突進が厄介だ。なんか利用できねえか。
ゴブリンがでっけえやつとやり合ってるぜ
急いで向かってます。なんとか持ちこらえてください。
Owie! Bum, bum. Yeah, that is a big shield.
逃がさないここからだよ
Hey, move your shield out of the way! Gray Shield Mad Bee, that's his name. Not even gonna look at that goblin on the side. Ow, guys! Okay, oh, me too, me too, me too. Me next, me next, me next. I know, when they announced 2B as a Versus collab, I was like, no way. But at least GRANBLUE got a skin out of it that I don't have because I don't. I hate that you have to have the PlayStation version of the game to use the codes. When I buy the game and why, so people don't like refund or whatever. Please let me use the code. Owie. Guys? What I end up doing for the codes is like beg people. I know someone that owns a PlayStation but doesn't play GDF. I'm like, you're not using that, right? I just ask my friends to play, and I'm just like, can I have that? I'm gonna play GDF anyways. Yeah, like, come on, guys. I know you're never gonna play the game, so just hand over the code. Ow! I'm concussed. Your big brother won't do that for you? Why? What are we gonna do? I miss Tag's gap closer. I went to Japan just to get the McDonald's skin. I wish that was me. That came out so long ago, though. I really wanted this skin. I remember it coming out, and I'm like, any oops gonna be in Japan that can go get McDonald's for me. Also, the Final Fantasy fried chicken emote.
ところでルリアちゃん、この島に吹き付け。はい。間違いありません。テンペールにいる青少獣の力だと思います。
ビンゴってな。
皆さん無事ですか？囚われていた方々は？
こちらは問題ない。囚われていたみんなも無事だ。
ほら、じっとして。
The FF14 mount from a candy bar? Yeah, but I think that mount is being re-released through some Twitch campaign. I don't quite remember. I vaguely remember seeing it. I don't know how long the campaign is going for. It's the chocolate brown choco pork. Yeah.
よかった。
さてと。
Which is, I can't believe you can get it so easily now, because when it first came out, I bought like so many Butterfingers for that campaign, because I had friends who weren't in the correct region, and they're like, can you please buy more Butterfingers for yourself so I can have the code? And I'm like, okay.
中野くん、何を言い出すんです？
I just had so many Butterfingers for the longest time.
しかし、この状況で残るなんて正気ですか？
でも、私たち
I ate a few of them. There's a lot that went to waste though, because they're not like
この島は
my first candy of choice. It's mostly because they get stuck to your teeth, so it's a pain to eat.
しかしですね。
私たちを信じてください。
団長君、わかりました。飛空士である君がそこまで言うからには。ですが、もし危険を感じたら迷わず撤退してくださいね。
Are better frozen or in the fridge? Wow! The next time I have a Butterfinger, I will try and freeze it. The pizza... The pizza mold was so... I ended up not getting it. I think there's... It was tied to a, food delivery service. And there's like a lot of confusion going around it. And in the end, I don't know. I didn't do it right or something. It was not on their end. It was on like the food delivery side with the confusion with the codes. But I ended up not getting it. But I was like, man, I wish I had the pizza emote.
では、しばしお待ちを。
この荒れ具合。
そうだな。
Chapter 3. Oh my god, why is he walking like that? Ah! The way Sandalphon just walked into frame, hip swaying. Why? What? Wow! Goodness! Oh my god, I love his art. He's so cute. I need to do this. How much can we unlock? I want a skill.
なるほどな。
なるほど. Do that for now. Okay. I don't know. I could yap about Sandalphon for the longest time. I just think his character arc for What Makes the Sky Blue 1 to 3 was done so well. But a lot of it is so spoilery. Because the main stuff is tied to what happens to Lucifer. I don't know, then I feel bad. Everyone, you should play What Makes the Sky Blue 1 to 3. Have the Comic Sans warning. Oh yeah, that's my disclaimer. It's been yeah, I know. It has been a really long time. That's like, oh, if you haven't played it by now, then when are you ever gonna play it? I am not doing those.
足場が不安定になっているわ。向こうに渡れそうな道を探しましょう。
Okay. It's a really good event story that everyone should play. I think it's peak GRANBLUE writing. It's peak gacha writing. Peak RPG moment. Go check out the game. Close your ears unless you want to be spoiled, because spoilers is how you get interested into things. But Sandalphon, I don't know. I remember exactly like when What Makes the Sky Blue 3 first came out. I was playing the game actively as the story was happening, and then I had like a huge long thread about it, where I was analyzing Sandalphon and his character and analyzing the story, and it's just like a full character analysis Twitter thread. I was really obsessed with him. I still am. but less so than I was when they first came out. I don't know. I just think his character arc was so... It's because it's 3 years of build-up. It starts with What Makes the Sky Blue 1, right? Where he is, you know, that little piece of crap that is trying to kill everyone, and then he has to repent for his sins. And that was the first event, and there's like a year gap before you can like actually see him again with the next story. And then after that story happens, he joins the crew because he has a mission that he wants to accomplish. And for an entire year, you have Sandalphon on your team, and he doesn't call you Dancho. He calls you Clayton the entire time. And then finally, a year passes of like you being slow drip-fed Sandalphon content of him like not really integrating with the group, and him just like holding up. Sole purpose is existing for the mission that he's on, and he's just like, oh yeah, the singularity, I'm here to just like help singularity so I can do what I want to do and get my revenge. And then finally a year passes and you have What Makes the Sky Blue 3, and there's a scene where he calls you Dancho for the first time, and I was like, no, no. It's so good, it's so good, the setup is so good. Yeah, it's because my interpretation of Sandalphon is that he was pretty like, oh, after I complete my mission, I'm gonna go join Lucifer-sama, and you know, he doesn't care to live past completing his mission. But then through all the events that happens, he finds a new purpose and he wants to live. He's like, actually, I do want to live, and I want to live to like uphold the values that Lucifer believed in, and that is what makes the sky blue. And it's like title drop moment, and it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, it's the thing where they're like so sad and depressed, and they're like, you know what? After this, I'm just gonna die. But then they find a reason to live, and it's their friends, and it's like their new mission, and it's just such a good character writing, so hopeful. They're like, oh my god, Sandy wants to live now. He was going to die after he completed his mission, but now he wants to live, and he's gonna, and it's bittersweet and sad because he can't be with Lucifer anymore, or like for now, but it's happy because he wants to live.
ゴブリンたち錯乱しているのか。
仲良く脱出手上げにもいい。
Thoughts on Belial? He's obsessed with Lucilius. I think Belial's also kind of... He has a lot going on past his sexual innuendos, and it's like his complete and utter devotion to Lucilius, because he does so much for Lucilius. Even if you like play through the Versus storyline, everything he does is through like sheer and utter devotion, which is crazy. Lucilius doesn't care if he lives or dies. Up we go. It's crazy. I don't know. I just think that if you like read a lot of the previous Aspel events where it's like Belial in his old work uniform when they were still on terms with each other, I don't know. It's just crazy how much. I guess you can call it love. You don't have to call it love, but you can't deny that he was just utterly devoted for Feru-sama. And it is one-sided. It's completely one-sided. There's like time and time again, the Lucilius are like, oh, I don't give a shit. Where am I? Hey, I'm trying to do my...
バハムートの時と同じ。
ならあの時とやることは同じだな。多少手荒にはなっちまうが仕方ねえ。
Guys, you can do the chain burst right now.
ルリアンに力を吸収してもらう。
エクリプチカ大切なものを自らの手で壊すのは辛いだろう。
Yay!
俺が受け止めてやる。任せろ。
Blame Sandalphon, Lucifer, Lucio? Well, Lucio created Lucifer. And Lucifer created Sandalphon. A lot of Lucio lore was explained with the most recent event story that came out, and then he got his uncap, which also further explained his lore.
見事な連携だよ。すぐ楽にしてやる。賢明だ。なら注意しながら行くぞ。
They all made each other in the... It gets a little convoluted. I don't even know. I'm sure someone on X, formerly known as Twitter, has, like, a reading guide. But because GVF is kind of, like, incredibly long-running, you're gonna have to do a lot of digging to get, the Astro lore. Falling in battle. Cheetah, how could you die? Someone pick Cheetah up. Yeah, the boss fights in Relink are really similar to like Final Fantasy boss fight.
まるで風の弾丸だ。どうにか止める方法はねえか。
私が止めます。光の守り。
Okay,
叶えます。
I'm here.
みんなこっちに来てください。オランジの名はバハムート。
エクリプチ
Whoa!
よかった。答えてくれて。
なんだかんだでやっぱり味方だと心強えのな。
フラカーの力も増大している。
おいおい、こいつは変身ってやつか。
あら、
Goes from a horse
珍しくはないわ。
to beautiful woman.
かつて八朝戦争の際に生み出され
To beautiful woman horse. My bad.
でもその兵士は戦いの後空の世界に残されて、ある者は土地に根付き、ある者は信仰の対象となり、ある者は人々と生活を共にし、文明の発展に寄与し。
Let me up, let me up.
息吹を司る聖少獣です。
Wanna fight?
島の発展を支えてきたようです。
そんなこの力をねじ曲げて大切な島を破壊させようとする者がいる。
許せない。
だが注意しろ。この暴れっぷり一筋縄には行きそうにねえ。
お願いします。すごい魔力ね。吹き飛ばされないようにし
Help, help!
妙だわ。この子の力普通じゃない。
どういうこと？
わからないわ。でもこの秘密の気配を一体。
逃さん。賢明だ。ありがとう。
Ow! Yeah, it's quite windy here. I think there's one event that every GBF, I don't know, I don't know, maybe not every. Lots of GBF players know is where Dokkan Clarice is sampled in a Chainsmokers song. And it's so... I don't know the lore behind it. I just know that she's sampled in a Chainsmokers song, which is so silly. die! Catalina! Why is everyone dying? This is just like my usual party finders. What are they gonna do? We are soothing the horde.
あなたを壊したりなんてしないから。よし、なんとかなりそうだな。みんな、頑張れ。
Please, please. I'm going in, I'm going in, I'm going in! Guys, I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm fine. We're spamming heals, we're spamming heals. Now I stop oring. I'm fine. Pow. This is the hitbox. Yeah, as long as HP doesn't hit 0. Over. I'm fine. What was my favorite boss fight this game? I don't know. I like the Eid fight. I did like a lot of the post-game fights too. And I liked the last fight, like the last main story fight, because the music was really good. Hold so you can skip half of it? But it's so... I don't know when you do it so many times. Yeah, peace now. I did get left out of the chain burst, but that's my fault because I bursted too early, thinking that my friends could pick up the slack and burst too. But they couldn't. They couldn't pick up their slack. They couldn't get the last 3% on their burst.
赤い気球艇か。随分と目立つ塗装だな。
Oh no! Who's taking them? When I saw this, I was like, this is just like... It's like Ultima. Help! 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 I don't know what's going on. Ever so often, this has not happened before. Maybe I need to do a little more wiring, wire management. But it's been happening recently where I feel like everything loses power. And Hello? 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 Why is it happening? Why is this happening to me? And then my everything. Watch it happen again. I don't know. I'll check the wires after this. We'll see. I think it has to do with my. It doesn't have to do with my wires. It just feels like something is resetting at the same time. Is Poco chewing on the wires? No! Poco is a good bird! He's grown out of chewing on wires. Now all Poco does is float. Eat meals. Catch criminals. Not chew on wires. Am I chewing on... Ah... Maybe... Guys, the hot mommy is incoming. I like Eat a lot too. I think the designs for these two generals are also really good. I like the potato a lot.
貴殿らは
お待ちしておりましたわ、旧姓の巫女様。さあ、私たちと共に参りましょう。
Hey, let Lyria go!
ルリアに何をする？どういうつもりだ？
ほう、ここは俺が。な？
Back off.
まあ、いいけどよ。
All of those are Harvins? Harvins? I'm the better design. Does mommy show up in this cutscene? I don't remember. He's so cool. Owie, guard break. Okay, we're fine. Oh, Warida. Okay. Chill! No, don't kill Sandalphon next! No! Sandalphon, you're useless. How are you the supreme Primarch like this? Ow! Yeah, I got... Nah, it's scripted. Punches my mic in rage. Just like Stormblood. No! Give Lyria back! I don't know, I like Eat a lot. Ew, is that mommy? Oh, here's mommy! Why is she reaching out to us like that? Yeah, if evil, why hide? She's so cool. All the designs in this are so good. Ah! I don't know. I love the vibe. Ah.
スレノディの青い蝶。ああ、同情します。
So awesome.
このような仕打ちを受け戸惑っているのですが。
お前ら一体何なんだよ。何が目的なんだ。
Like, what is this little gummy worm?
私はナオリです。
It's her movements and everything. Her slow movements doesn't make her seem so schmexy.
理想郷イスタルシアへ至る道を開くため活動しているものです。
理想郷。それってオイラたちが目指してる星の島イスタルシアのことかよ。
おお、なんと私たちと同じ目的を。それであれば話は早い。この出会いあなたたちにとっても
So
良好です。
beautiful. Just staring right at her.
あとは任せていただきましょう。さあ、旧姓の巫女。これからは私たちと共に星神様のもとを巡礼し、イスタルシアへ至る道を開くのです。
待ちやがれ。さっきから何勝手なこと言ってんだ。この野郎。
いいの？
Hey! Hey! Leave Deern alone! Is that not such an overkill? That sounded like it hurt really bad.
Sa, 帰りましょう。
They're taking Lyria. They're gonna give her shoes. No! You can't give Lyria shoes.
じゃねえってのに。
やだよ。無理。話してください。嫌です。闇の炎の子、ナジの名は。
Stop! They're gonna give her proper shoes. I do like the outfit they give her in this game, though. I think the outfit's really cute, which is why it shocks me that you can't toggle that outfit on. It's like the kidnapper gives her a new outfit, gives her shoes, and then you save her, and you can't give her shoes anymore.
お前はふさわしくない。
No! Give Lyria back! I know Lilith's eyes are red because the white-red color scheme is so good. I think that color scheme is so... dang. It always eats. Give her back! There's people who dislike Viren. I think there's just people who dislike mascot characters in general. I think Viren is on the more endearing side, especially with how many years we've spent with Viren. And then there's the mascots that could serve to shut up every once in a while, like in Paimon.
もう大丈夫なのか？よし、それじゃあ姉さんたちのところに行こうぜ。みんな心配してたからな。
Alright, Viren, let's go. Have I played any ARPGs? I've played Lost Ark. I've played Diablo 3 extensively. I played a little bit of Poe, but I never got too into Poe because when Poe was popular, I thought it was ugly. What? I'm looking forward to Po 2.
こんなことになって。私が守ってやれなくてどうする。
Catalina's so torn up
気持ちは
about
わかるが
this.
まずは奴らの情報を集めてだな。
あの剣士とんでもない強さだったわ。
寄ってたがって手も足も出ねえとはな。
だからといって諦めるわけにはいかないでしょ。必ず助けなければ。
カタリナ。
I wanna play Po 2. I just don't know when it comes out.
団長。
Admittedly, I haven't really been keeping up with updates on it because nowadays I don't have enough time to stalk a game's development stage, you know? Like in the past, where I'm like really into a game, I would watch the development stage like a hawk, but nowadays it's like, why do that? Because I'm just gonna be dying waiting for it to come out. So I'm just gonna, when it comes out, I'll be excited.
その様子じゃもう平気そうだな。
団長、すまない。
Hey, does this
力が
fall?
及ばないばかりに。
Whoa, that was a
お
loud
待たせしま
door.
した。皆さん
I'll play it when it comes out. I'll ask for perms for Paul.
何？
I am interested. I do like those kinds of games. I like those kind of grind games.
どこだ？あの連中はルリアをどこへさらっていった？
おい姉さん落ち着けって。
ああ、すまない。
大丈夫ですよ。
Roland's gonna give us
カタリ
new
ナ君の気持ち
clothes.
は僕も理解しそれに、皆さんは旅や教団の情報を調べるくらいお安いご用ですよ。
How far did I get into Lost Ark? I stopped playing around the time after they introduced the big raids, the underwater raid, where you put on the suits and you have like 3 different parties all fighting that raid. I forgot what it's called, but after that raid is when I fell off. I wasn't really, I mean, I liked the game. I just didn't like the item level progression tied with party play. Because during that time, there's like a lot of people playing Lost Ark that party play is a really, really big thing, but they made party play kind of difficult, especially tied to RNG and item levels and stuff. And I understand why they didn't want you to clear a raid twice, so you can't like get paid for carrying, but it was a pain that if you wanted to run with another friend, you would have to create another character. So like the party play aspect of it was just like a little difficult to deal with. And then RNG just blasting you with the item levels a little too much is why I stopped playing around the raid times.
どうやらこの町の人は星旅の室アビアのことを教団と呼んでるみたいね。
と、団長君、体の具合はどうです？
I did think the game was fun. I like the gameplay of it. I like the raids because I think, you know, chasing things down and killing things and not dying are really fun parts of games. I just didn't like the level progression, the item level progression.
それよりも兄弟。
あと、そうでしたね。おそらくルリアちゃんはロンターニュと。
ロンターニュ？
ここからは僕も同行しましょう。
おいおい、ちょっと待ってくれ。俺たちは貴空士だ。
ローランドのただものではないだろうと思っていたが。
I stopped playing probably 2 months in of hardcore grinding, so I'm not sure if the... I know that they most likely created or added catch-up mechanics, but I don't know the state of the game. There's a lot of things, like a lot of games that I played before that I don't know about the current state that it could have massively improved, but I am now in my era of doing other things. Like, I would give something a second chance. It's just on my log and a very low priority. Why did he be like that? Tehe? Tehe?
アビア教団の活動は 日ごとに苛烈になってきています。連中がテンペールの地で武力を使い、旅人のルリアちゃんを連れ去るなど、僕としても見過ごすわけにはいかないのです。
I love Roland. So cute.
それに分かってもらえたと思いますが、剣には多少の心得はあります。足手まといにはなりませんよ。
この空域じゃクセモンってわけか。ま、追いかける相手が同じってんならお言葉に甘えるとしようや。
それで皆さんが乗ってきたという青くて大きな
グランサイファーな。
そう、そのグランサイファーの修理ですが、間もなく完了します。もちろん僕もお手伝いしましたよ。ちゃんと最新式の
So cute.
なんでもありません。こっちの話です。
I don't know. I think GBF does a really good job at introducing new characters and immediately making them endearing. Like even the bad guy, when it gets further into their story arc, I was like, yeah, I like them. I also like Mommy.
団長くんに新しい剣と防具を
Probably
用
'cause
意して
she's
もら
hot.
いました。ボロボロで使えなくなってましたからね。
すげえな。至れり尽くせりじゃねえか。
皆さんがいなければ
True, unless you're a rare character.
どうなっていたかわかりません。
Yeah. Usually, unless you're an alt like a summer super rare, you don't. Rare characters don't get
こ
right.
れでもまだ感謝し足りないくらいなんですよ。そうなんです。
ローランです。
協力に感謝するローランドの。
Some of the story stuff is generic. That's the thing. A lot of JRPGs are like, in some way, they follow the same formula, and they can all be argued that they're vaguely generic in specific ways. But it's always the characters that make a JRPG. You could have a completely, like this game. I think the story is a basic JRPG, and I'm not knocking it for being a basic JRPG. I think it does the basic JRPG formula really well. And I think the characters enhance the basic JRPG formula, and they have a really, really good soundtrack, they have good gameplay, they have good graphics. It's awesome!
わかりました。僕も準備して町の発着場へ向かいます。また後ほど。
Bye.
リリス、僕は必ず。
Enough is enough. And then this is where you're like, Roland knows Lilith. How does he know Lilith? And then Roland made these clothes for us. He's so male wife. Meow meow.
よし。
Yeah, I think as long as the characters are good, then I'll enjoy a story through and through. It's kind of
行こうぜ。
I really, really liked Octopath gameplay, but I thought that the characters ended up being a little too shallow for me when it was like, oh, you're gonna have 8 character storylines converging. Because I thought overall that it was a little too shallow. But I thought the story was like, I mean, I thought the gameplay was really, really good. Think it was better? I've heard good things about 2. I've had it on my watch list, and I almost bought it previous Steam sale, but I ended up not buying it because I wasn't sure when I'd get around to playing it. But it is something I want to eventually get to.
いや、それは私とて同じことだ。ルリアは君と出会い、皆と話したこと、日々感じたこと、そして君と笑ったこと、それを聞いていると、この旅に出て本当
I
に
won't let it end here.
私は空の果てを、無限の空を一緒に見ようと。そう。だから、共に行こう。
We'll get her
ルリ
back.
アを必ず救い出す。
This is what I love about GB. Friendship wins everything. I have definitely cried to anime when they're like series finales is leading up to friendship saving the world, and then they play the opening at the very end. That is so peak. You can do that every single anime, and I'm like, oh man, they're really doing it, and it's awesome.
許してくれ。
いきなりどうしたんですか？
すまねえ。まずはあの赤い船を見たとき、長年
Doesn't matter how many times. If you know, it could be like 10 animes in a row, and I'm like, damn, they're letting us eat. This is so good.
なのに俺は何も。ああ、くそったれが。ルリアをこのままにはしておけねえ。必ず
Do that in 14 and it's awesome. Yeah, when you have the title music playing at the end, oh, that's when you know it's like, oh, this is nuts. Lead motifs are they're very powerful, guys. That's why Undertale's music is just so... Toby Fox is a master of lead motifs.
ロゼッタさん。
ねえ、
There's a I forgot what it's called, but there's a song in Endwalker that's like a really gentle piano that's a little uplifting that they play at every emotional part of the story. I think 14 Endwalker, I think 14 in general has really, really good music direction, and they know exactly when to play music at the correct times that they're at their most impactful. It's not flow. It's more of like it. I forgot what it's called, but it's not flow. Promise it's not flow. I think it is Medion's theme, but it plays at every like emotional moment. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's Hopeful Dynamis. And then in the crafting quest line, if you do the crafting quest line, I think it is in the last quest of the series of the crafting quest, and they would play Medion's theme at the emotional part of the quest line, and the crafting quest line could just be so basic. And I think one of them was like, oh, I need to make bread because our bread sucks ass, and all the scholars eat this dense bread because you get the most nutrients from it, but it tastes like trash. And then I play it in this quest line, and then I get so emotional. I'm like, oh my god. I think the best quest line for Endwalker for me personally was the Carpenter one, where it's like these two guys who fell out of being friends, and then they're like creating a telescope or something and looking for the moon, something like that, and it made me really sad. I forgot the exact details. I just remember that storyline made me really upset. I was like, and they played Medion's theme in that quest line, and it really messed me up. I was like, dang, I'm really sad right now.
とにかく団長さんの体に異変がないか。さあ、急ぎましょう。私たちのお姫様をきっと大丈夫。
Our princess awaits our rescue. Everyone's so excited to save Lyria because they love Lyria, and that's the power of friendship.
聞くしどれを強化するんだ。
The only one that matters to me is Sandalphon. Where we got to rizz up Alphino's mom. I love that you get to rizz her up, and then you get to dress her up for her husband. You're like, oh, you've unlocked max level favor with Alphino's mommy. Now you can dress her up however you want, so she can greet her husband like that. Lyria. Guys, stop trying to undress Alphino's mom. If he finds out you did that, he's gonna be like, what? He's gonna be upset with you. Or maybe appalled. Appalled and upset. Yeah, in Final Fantasy, if you raise your... You have to do like weekly quests. And when you max out the weekly quest, you can dress up the characters in whatever outfit. So, you know, you can dress them up in a really cool outfit. You could give her a butler outfit. Or you could be one of those people who use one of the outfits, like the bunny girl outfit. Or 2B's tights. There's two kinds of players. Always two kinds of players. How do you know so much? It's basic knowledge! It's basic Final Fantasy 14 knowledge. If you don't know this, you're in... Wow, tell me you don't play Final Fantasy. Try telling me you don't play...
絶対助ける。
おう、一緒に旅してきた大なにグランサイファーならすぐに追いつける。そして追いついたら人は今に見てろよ。
A sandalphon, you're bad. Which one am I? I'm the one that doesn't dress them up because I'm too lazy. My armoire is so messy. My retainers are also really messy. And my inventory is really, really messy. And to dress them up, it means I have to go through my retainers and my armoire and my everything, my storage, to try and dress them up. I'm like, it's not worth it. My glamour dresser? Just to dress them up? I don't think so. I play Lalafell. Lalafell is my main. I always feel guilty when I switch off my Lalafell. That's why I haven't Fantasia'd for... I don't know. The last time I Fantasia'd my main? Probably... beginning of Stormblood for a little bit. And then I went back to Lalafell. And I haven't swapped off of Lalafell ever since. Took you 3 expansions to clean your inventory? I'm a hoarder. I'm like, I'll maybe use this eventually. I also used to really be into crafting. I'm less so into crafting now. The last time I seriously crafted was when there was like a step 2 4-button maker marks macro where you had to make your marks for progress like a full macro of buttons 4 times. It was the last time I seriously crafted, which was really, really long ago. But I made my wealth back then, but I don't really have to craft nowadays. I still keep my levels up because, I don't know, I just like being... It's something to do. And I like being able to repair my gear in raids and make something if I have to. But I don't play the market board as much as I used to.
準備完了です。
では行きましょう。
How much gil do I have? I'm not gonna tell you. What are you gonna do? Hack me? I do have a large home though.
なんじゃこりゃ。
気に入って
あんたの仕業か。
おほん。これはですね、フラグシップモデルの最新式でして、内部飛行にエーテリアルメカニクスを採用し、
How large are you talking? I have the large plot. I remember I was getting it for the SC, and I was like, should I get this plot? And I was waiting for someone to respond to me. And then I saw someone running down towards the placard. And I was like, never mind. I'm gonna get it right in front of their faces. You don't get a choice. I'm just gonna take this right now because I see something running straight for this plot. And I'm not gonna let them have it. Which was the initial zone? I'm not gonna go that into specifics because then you'll be able to find me.
ところで団長、ルリアとの命のリンクは無事だろうか。
I was not gonna let them take it in front of me. I was like, guys, should we get this one or this one? Never mind. I'm not gonna let this random person have it. Oh my god, that reminds me. When I was in the Far East, I was playing. I really like train games. But sometimes I spent, I get really good and really lucky and I get something fast. Or I'm struggling for my life. And I'm suddenly 3,000 yen down. So I was in the Far East playing a crane game. And I was struggling to get this plush. But I should have given up. I really should have given up. But there was a couple behind me. And this girl was holding a plush, like the other version of the plush that was already in the machine. She was holding it in her arms. And her boyfriend is right there next to her, and they're standing together, like, just barely away from me. But I knew that if I gave up, they were gonna come in, and her boyfriend was gonna win that plush for her and give it to her. And I was like, nah, I am not letting you and your girlfriend be happy. So I spent way more money than I should have on that machine. Because I'm like, no, I am not gonna let this couple be happy. He's gonna win this for her. He's gonna give it to her. No. Yeah. I would have given up maybe 1,500 yen in. I would have been like, okay, you know what? I don't need this. But because they were standing there, I was like, nah. I am not gonna pay for this woman's happiness. No. Yeah, for justice.
なんとかの巫女とか言ってたな。マジか。そいつはすげえな。
そうでしょう、そうでしょう。
Motivated by not letting other people be happy. Yeah, sometimes you win things really quickly, and then sometimes you just have a complete flop day, and you're like, wow, I suck. But you can't give up. It's like sunk cost fallacy.
このエーテル砲ってやつがとにかく。
How's my credit score? Hey, you guys may not believe me, but Gigi's credit score is actually good. It's actually really... It's because I don't spend money that I don't have. If I'm spending things, then I generally know how much I'm willing to, frivolously spend. And then I know... It's like... My savings are not my money. But if I do things where I just have some spare cash, I'm like, oh, this is my frivolously spending money. Coming from a gacha player, it's because you have to know where to split your money. And because I choose to gacha, that means other things have to suffer for it. Other things have to suffer for gacha. It's like, wow. I spent so much money on gacha this month. That means my meals will suffer for it. Or I can't frivolously spend on other things. It's like that meme where it's week 1 of paycheck, lobster meal. Week 2 of paycheck, ice soup. Some days you have so much food, the other times you have ice soup. Yeah, the JPEGs will keep me happier than a full fridge of groceries. Yeah, gachas are just another hobby to spend on. Obviously, don't irresponsibly spend on a gacha. But if you have, the income, the disposable income for it, it's just another hobby. You could choose to, buy a Steam game, or you could choose to spend $60 on a JPEG. Dude, the next objective. Merch over gacha. I used to be a pretty big merch collector, but like after years and years of collecting merch, it's just like a lot of plastic. Right? At the end of the day, it is just a ton of plastic, which is, you think about it, you're like, oh, this is kind of bad for the environment. And also, I don't display them. I don't display prints because they always fall down, and I'm not putting them back up. I don't have enough space for all my acrylics. So I've stopped buying a lot of merch in favor. Like, if I buy merch, then I'll buy something that I can use. I really like stickers nowadays. I think stickers are really good merch because I end up using them now. Or you could buy like a book to put your stickers in. And I like functional things that I can carry around with me. Yeah, but buy the GG stand. If you have 20 of them, you can summon GG. If you like, you know, I don't knock anyone who collects merch because they make me happy. I have some acrylic stands that I keep around. I have sandalphon acrylic stands. But I only buy merch of like my Meow Meows nowadays. Where I used to, it's like, oh, I really like this character, I'm gonna buy it. But they have to be my ultimate Meow Meow for me to buy some merch of them. If I saw a gigantic, chunky acrylic stand of a sandalphon, I'd buy it. But unfortunately, sandalphon is really popular that his merch is kind of difficult to get a hold of. I've been recently collecting Chikawa merch. I love Chikawa. So I have some acrylics of Chikawa. I have a lot of plushies of Chikawa. I've been really aggressively collecting Chikawa. Chikawa GTF gifts? I don't think I've seen those. We're fighting. When I was in the Far East, recently with Justice, there is so much Chikawa around, and there's a lot of Chikawa in the crane machine. So I would go to the crane machine every day. I was like, okay, where are the Chikawas at? And it was a little difficult packing because of all the plushies that I got while we were in the Far East. Forgot about this. Ow. This is why you buy a second suitcase. I brought 2 suitcases. And then I had one moving bag that I put all my plushies in. I packed really lightly. Because I was like, oh, I know I'm gonna come home with so much stupid stuff. And I'm really lucky that the place we were staying at had a laundry machine. And it's because of that laundry machine that I was able to pack so lightly. I pretty much won every Chikawa that was out in the crane machine at that time. They're my treasures. I bought clothes while we were there too. I just packed pretty light, and then I had to accommodate for the clothes I also purchased while we were there. Owie. Bum, bum, bum. Get this thing! The ship is escaping! Do we need to kill this? Should have brought more snow. I did not want to be too irresponsible, you know? Like, I could be irresponsible, but I can't be too irresponsible. Am I more of a figure or plushie? I prefer plushies. I think plushies are really, really cute. Even though I shouldn't get any more plushies because I have so many plushies. I'm pretty bad at displaying figures. And most of the figures I have are from crane machines. Naki macros are plushies too? Yeah, they count as plushies. I don't have one, but I would assume they count as plushies. Owie. Yeah, I don't have a Daki. Mostly because I don't know, they seem like a pain to buy. You have to buy the pillow, right? Mostly people sell the cover and then you have to buy the pillow. And I'm like, nah, I don't think so. I also think plushies are generally cuter than a Dakimakura. If I did, who would I want? I think... Is it Galleon? Or is it Vera? I think the GBF Dakimakuras are really, really nice. Like, the art for them are really good. That I considered buying one of the GBF Dakimakuras. I think Vera has one. Or Maya might have one. Is it Galleon? Oh, yeah, the Galleon one's really good. The Galleon plushie where she's in her like little lizard form is so cute. Like Kamo scenario voices? That's awesome. Like a voice pack. Oh, that reminds me. Thank you guys for supporting GG and buying... What did I just do? Buying my voice packs! I want to get better at voice packs. You're like, I'm pretty new to them. And recording for them is always so fun. Before debuting, we had to record, you know, the very first one that came out with our debut. And we had to record for that one. And when I was recording it, I was like, whoa, recording in Japanese is pretty hard. Because, you know, I'm not fluent in Japanese and I don't want to get the tone wrong. And I have to put a little more heart into it. That I was like, how important is doing the Japanese voice pack? This is pre-debut. Because of how much extra time that I had to put in for it. But after debut, I see how many fans are supporting me and like how many Japanese people like they like hearing it, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing them because I want to, you know, give back to you guys who are supporting me, especially the Japanese fans who are listening to this content. I'm like, okay, guys, I was thinking that I didn't want to do them, but you guys make me want to do them. So I'm sorry. one that may not have a Japanese option, but going forward, if I can, I will do them for you guys. You guys give me strength to work hard. So I will work hard.
空の民の兵器使わせてもらおう。食らえ。
Just like in a JRPG. You're getting strength. Owie. Leave me alone. Thank you guys if you got my voice pack. I think they're like a fun thing to do.
エクリップここからだ。詰める。どうだ。受けてみろ。そこ。
Prefer sub or dub? I prefer sub usually, but I think dubs have gotten really good. There's some I love XIV's English voice acting cast. I will always play XIV in English. I think it's really good. When it comes to anime stuff, I usually prefer sub, but if I'm doing stuff, like if I'm drawing or something, then the appeal of dub has gone up tenfold because I don't have to read while I'm drawing. I can multitask. Yeah, I like game dubs. I played Nier in English, and I also played, I listened to the scenes in Japanese too. Like, I would go in between the English and the Japanese because I wanted to hear how each voice actor, their take on the scene. Because voice acting adds so much to a game. And when you like really like how a line is said, you want to know how it's said in every language. You're like, how did you interpret the character in this line? And I'm obsessed with this character. I did, when I was playing Star Rail, I would swap between, I mainly played in Chinese because I really liked the voice acting in Chinese. But I would swap to Japanese sometimes if, like, my favorite character said something really cute and I'm like, how did you say it in this language? I wanna know! I wanna know your delivery in this line! I don't play Star Rail anymore because it's just, I don't know, I can't keep up with gachas currently. I don't really keep up with dailies right now, except Maple Story. I can only focus on one thing at a time. I did not mean to use this. Did not mean to. Here's why I don't use the transform wings. Because I'm of the mindset that I can't use it unless a big fight. You know, it's like how you're hoarding weapons until you get to a boss fight. You're like, what if I need it for an actual fight? Yeah, I might need to buy them after the last boss. I'll use it here though. Get rid of this. Smacking. Oh, that's yeah. Unfortunately, I think as as you get more responsibilities when you grow older, you have to value your time a little more. Unfortunately. I hate it too. I hate that it's a thing, but you really need to know, like, oh, is doing this thing, is it making me happy? And is it worth my time? The battleship is cooking? It sure is cooking. Oh, was I supposed to jump down? Where was I? I did not understand what it wanted me to do. I was too... What were we talking? Where... How did we fail? I thought I killed it! What did it want? Did it want me to jump? Got cooked? Was I supposed to jump down? Why did it... I was waiting for everyone else to jump down. They're just standing there. Why did my party AI not jump down? I was like, they're standing up here. Then I should stand up here. Monkey see, monkey do. What do we do this? No! Because I'm AI, but the AI is usually so smart. AI is sometimes smarter than real people. Most of the time, AI is smarter than real people. Any collab plans next week? I guess you're just gonna have to wait and see. No spoilers. Yeah, the AI and XIV are so smart, and they'll tell you exactly how to dodge a mechanic. And hit this one. Alize will steal your LB in return. Good, let her. It's so cute that she does that. I love that they gave the AI their own personalities. Their own behaviors. I think it's really cute. It's like a really nice touch to playing dungeons with AI. When I'm doing dungeons for the first time, especially doing story modes, I always try and do it with the party members because they have extra lore. They talk about what's going on. I think it's really cute. Who's hurting me? Yeah, even if it takes longer, I prefer them. I just think the experience from it is so much more satisfying. I got owned. Someone pick me up. Guys, the ship is escaping. You have to pick me up so I can kill the mother. Ow, Jesus! I'm picking myself up. Worry not, guys. Oh, my wings are gone. Give me this. Should not have walked into that.
滑り降りてくだ
I'm
さい。
just like a box.
スリル満点だったわね。
Even though I skip some text, RPGs I like getting immersed.
が健在なままだ。
Otherwise,
何か手はない。
you know, what's the point of playing an RPG if you're not getting fully immersed in the
胸を寄せて
story?
直接叩くしかなさそうだ。多少の無茶はしょうがねえ。ローラ頼めるか。
了解しました。
For gacha games, I kind of skip a lot of text though. You know, when I play a gacha game, I'm like, why do I want to read the story? I want to gamble.
先ほどと同じように線尾の制御装置の破壊を。その後速やかに離脱してください。
あまり時間のないような戦艦の制御装
I mean, I did read, I read the Star Rail story until I stopped playing the game, and I read most of Genshin until I stopped playing the game.
エクリプティカ。
受けてみろ。
そこ。やっ。受けてみろ。捕らえた。
Do I plan on playing ZZZZ? I'll probably check it out. I haven't downloaded it yet because it's kind of big. I'll give it a shot, but I don't know. I'm at that point where I'm familiar with the Hoyo dailies that they take a really long time, and I don't know if I have the time for a Hoyo daily game right now.
悪くない。
次も合わせてみせよ。
You're like, how's the story? What's the story like in that game? Story exists. Slice of life, pretty chill. Okay, if I can find a character to really like in ZZZ, then I may potentially play it for a long time. So I'll just look at who's out. I like the furry. Unsurprisingly, I like the furry.
その間は墜落します。グランサイファーに戻ってください。皆さん、早くグランサイファーへ。
He's a popular one? Yeah, I would assume so. Can I make this? Okay.
惚れ惚れする戦いぶりですよ。さすがは歴戦の貴空士。
I think I downloaded Booba for a second, and then I don't know if I opened it. I don't remember opening it. I think I didn't play it because I didn't want to make an account. I don't know. I forgot. I'm pretty sure I downloaded it, but I don't think I ever opened it. So cool. So cool. The characters in this game are so cool. Do I ever re-roll? Not anymore because I value my time, guys. What? I used to. Because I used to not value my time. And it was miserable. I don't know. I will probably, if I really like the game, I would probably re-roll on it because I'm sick in the head and I'm like, oh, if I don't have a head start, I'm never gonna get into this game.
なぜルリアをさらった
目的、俺は強えのとやり合うのが生きがい。シャリシャリ楽しめそうだ。
I don't know. It's like one of those things where it's like you could start the game with 0 SSRs and you can spend money on it, or you can spend money on the game still and you can have 2 SSRs. And I hate that I have that mindset. I don't want to have that mindset, but I kind of do.
これはどうだ。福音よ、されぶつかってこい。なめる。抜けてる。ここだ。こっちだ。
なんつう攻撃だよ。回が難しいね。その場でガードした方が安全か。
I can't even see what's happening. Let's play a more generous game. GPF is pretty generous. I ran into that. Guys, chill. They say it's a slow burn? I'll have to give it a shot. The main characters look really cute. Sandalphon's block is so pathetic. Guys, pick me up. Please grab me, Dancho. Thank you, Dancho. The best thing about this game is you can pick people up off the ground. Keeping up is generous with time too. Ooh, I would say the dailies are generous with time, but they call it GRANBLUE FANTASY. Trying to learn how to play sandalphon. I'm trying to get into the tempo. I admittedly only played as Kags for my entire 50 hours of playing this game. Owie! Owie! What? GBF, the gacha game? I don't know. It depends. Maybe during an event it might be worth picking up. It's like, I love GBF, right? But it has like 10 years of content that you're gonna be behind on. They did add like a lot of catch-up, but a lot of GBF power is in the grid, which you're gonna be really behind on because you're behind a lot of pulls. But they did add a lot of. There is a lot of catch-up. It is like a really high entry level of knowledge. There's a reason I think the beginner guide. I think the beginner guide's like 80 pages long. There's a lot to learn. But it is like I like the gameplay. It's turn-based. You know, it's fun. But you have to devote a lot of time in learning the terminology and everything. Like how to create a grid. Heal me, healers! Healers! Sandalphon's healing! Healers, Sandalphon's healing!
プッツンしてるようで、そいつはとんでもねえブチだぞ。注意しろ。ここまで。
Healers! Sandalphon's healing! Sandalphon's picking up! Guys, what did you forget about? Guys, pick me up! Healers, Sandalphon's picking up! It's always the healer's fault. Healers adjust. Healers! I stood in that, I need healing! Healers adjust, healers adjust, healers adjust! Healers adjust, healers adjust!
隙は見せるなよ、カタリナ。
ああ、もちろんだとも。
What are they gonna do? Smack that? I don't know, I want to heal Sandalphon. Yeah, sometimes getting picked up is the healing. Dying and being revived is the healing.
感謝する。
Hey guys, you can't die too.
立てるな。
ここから挽回する。
Oh god. Healers! Healers, heal! I'll do the healing. I'll do the healing, guys. Oh, they healed, they healed, they healed. I'm chaining!
さすがにタフすぎんだろ。
団長。
We're chaining! I don't know. The music's so high. I always love blast music. It's more immersive. It's like banging in your ears. You're like, wow, blah, 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 blah. Oh no. Help! What just... Help! Help my audio again! What just... Okay, it's fine.
この神明を落とす価値がある。
もう十分お楽しみいただけたのではなくて。
Does she show herself right now? I forgot when the potato shows herself. I think her design's so cute.
久方ぶりの大勝負だ。見逃せ。
あら、随分とツムがお花畑ですこと。
Yeah, I think my USB connections are struggling.
リリス様にどう釈明されるおつもり？
Show the potato! Show us the cute potato!
帰還するとしよう。お前ら次に相まみえしとき、試合の続きを楽しもうぞ。そう。
This part is so funny. I can't believe he throws it and then rides it like a freaking skateboard. This too is fly for fun. It's so goofy. How can he do that?
おい、さっきの姉ちゃんもいなくなってるぞ。
あの身のこなし、彼女もただものではないもの。ローランドの
I like it when stories and games don't take itself too seriously. It's probably one of my favorite game types. I think Ace Attorney and Ghost Trick do it really well, where it's like, it's obviously super goofy. It doesn't take itself too seriously, but they're all really good. So good. The art's so good too. Our ship just keeps getting red. I might end here so I can prepare for tomorrow's monetization relay. I will continue with this game. I don't know. I'm still considering. Do you guys like... I was yapping the entire time. Who was keeping up with the plot? I mean, I know what's going on because I played it. But the people who are watching it, do you know what's going on? I've just been yapping over the cutscenes. Do you know? Do you know the plot? Because I want to play with Anya in the future. And I may just set up another... I may just use my other save file playing with Anya in the future. But if we... I don't know if you guys care that I finish it. This is me... This stream was me selling you on this game so you can play it yourself and see the plot. There! This was my introduction to GRANBLUE FANTASY. I hope that it has piqued your interest, that you kind of want to play it too and figure out the plot to see how peak it is later. Or you can watch Anya's playthrough.
Coffee break.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's having a coffee break. Sandalphon. I I'm obsessed with sandalphon. So, I kind of talked about it, is that Sandalphon is my favorite character in GRANBLUE because I really like his character arc and his character journey and how he goes from depressed to wanting to live. And then, I don't know, if you've seen the story, there's like a lot of events going on that would traumatize anyone, and it's so traumatizing to Sandalphon. And he has like a final meeting with Lucifer in the Shaded Garden, and they have like the most heartfelt, emotional conversation as their final talk to each other. And then during this, I don't know, I could go into the Lucifer has always been shown as this like complete selfless guy, right? Because he's the Supreme Primarch, he's the main angel, and he is everything that you would imagine an angel to be. He is good, he is selfless, he only wants the best for the world, like stuff like that. And then in the final conversation with each other, he shows a little bit, like for the first time, he shows a little bit of selfishness, where he is trying to keep Sandalphon there with him just a little longer in this shaded garden together, because he knows that the next time he sees Sandalphon is not gonna be for a really, really long time. So he was being selfish when he was like, oh yeah, I've just been asking questions. Sandalphon even calls him out on it. He's like, if you already knew the answer, well, were you just stalling to keep me around? And I'm like, no, it's so emotional. It's really emotional. And then for the final part, for the very final part, Sandalphon doesn't want to leave either, because he wants to also stay in this garden with Lucifer. And then he says, "Itekimasu," and Lucifer, without fail, also, he's like, "Itterashai," and Sandalphon, he like stalls a little bit longer and then says a few things, and he's like, "Okay, for real this time, Itekimasu," and Lucifer responds. And for the final part, for the third one, Sandalphon, it's like a full CG, and he's like really pained noises because he's like about to cry, and he's like, he took him on and he's smiling and he's leaving the garden, and Lucifer, it's so sad. And then Lucifer waits for Sandalphon to leave, and then he shows like vulnerability. There's a CG where he is like so forlorn, like he lost his wife. It's so good. It's really so good. The story, oh my god, it's so peak. I think what makes the Sky Blue is such good GRANBLUE writing, and even it's just really good. If you are interested in it, I highly recommend reading through what makes the Sky Blue. It is my favorite gacha story. I think it's my favorite gacha story of all time. Every time I think about it, it makes me emotional. Reciting the whole GBS storyline from memory. My memory is bad. I think I once tried to recite the Teen Wolf, like the first Teen Wolf episode. I tried to recite the first Teen Wolf episode, and I remember a lot of it. But me reciting the first Teen Wolf episode was as long as watching the episode. So what's the point? I mean, you could have just watched the episode in the time it took for me to explain the episode. I just get really sidetracked by other things. Oh, anyways. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for listening to me yap about Sandalphon. I hope it gets you interested in Relink. And then if you keep playing Relink, maybe one day you will be in a GG lobby. One day. Or I hope that you enjoy Relink. Don't take it too seriously. It's like a really high budget standard JRPG, but they do it well. High standard, high budget, and done well. Music's good. Graphics good. Cutscenes are always hype. Fights are fun. Yippee! If you end up playing it and liking it, you know, feel free to use any of my tags just to be like, oh my god, because of GG's recommendation, I played it through and here's my live thread. I love reading tweet threads. It's like one of my favorite things to do. And I do read through all my Twitter threads. You know, I post my good morning tweets, my T-mooning, and I say good night. And then I read through the tweets and I'm like, aw, thanks guys. I read through them and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for always supporting me. I will see you guys for monetization tomorrow. It starts at 11 a.m. PST, starting with Liz, and it'll go in debut order. I hope you have fun tomorrow. I will have my schedule out probably by tomorrow night once I finalize some things. And I hope you take care. I am going to probably try and cool down and then set up the rest of my stream. I hope you guys have fun tomorrow, and I hope you guys had fun today. Let me see. Who is live that we can drop you off to? I'm looking. We can potentially drop you off. Is anyone streaming soon? What's this one? They're playing Minecraft? Okay. I will drop you off into the Mokoko POV. But please give Fua Moko, both of them, lots and lots of love. Alright, guys. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. It's gonna be so exciting. Yippee! Yippee! Thank you for listening to me yap. I love yapping. Love yapping about stories and things I care about. Bye-bye, everyone! And throwing. Goodbye. Monetization tomorrow. Yippee!